Hello, welcome back to more Let's Play Goosebumps the game. In the previous episode, we kind of wandered around the house a little bit more. We explored the upstairs bit a little bit, but not too much because almost everything was still closed down. I kind of left it off thinking that all that we had left was to develop this paper, which is a chore. But it is what it is, so basically what I believe you have to do, you actually have to wait 3 whole minutes. You have to put it in here, wait a minute, and then pull it out. Then you put it in here, wait a minute, and then pull it out. Then you put it in the next one, wait a minute, and pull it out. And then you put it into the next one, and you wait a minute, pull it out, hang it to dry. You wait a little bit, and then you can take it. So, first of all, I believe I have to take the tongs to do this. So we'll use the tongs on the photo paper and prepare to develop it. You've never done this before, maybe you should get some information first. Did I not? Is there supposed to be a place where I can actually put that up? You open the cupboard and we find the camera. Take a camera. With great care, you open it. You hope it's not hot in it or anything. Well, we have film, so we have a container as well. It's sure to be handy before long. Alright. Well, I don't know where we're supposed to get our little informational bit about this. I mean, I know that's what we have to do, so I'm not really concerned, but oh, we'll find the hint later, I'm sure. Use it over here on the tub. Carefully place the paper into the developer. Alright, here we go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 4, 45, 6, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4,
55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Carefully remove the photo paper from the developer. Now what? Take it. Put it in here. So the stopper solution. Now we wait. 1. 60. Photo paper and lift it out of the stopper. Now what? Now we take it and we put it into the next tub. Alright. 1. Gingerly remove the paper from the fixture. You realize you have a legitimate photograph. Now what? Now you take it and you put it in the water for 60 seconds. Place the photograph into the photo wash and sew it up all your patience. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I do apologize, I stopped counting previously just because I had to sneeze and I turned off my mic. I'm actually watching a timer on my recording, so that we started at 6 minutes there, meaning at least on the recording before any editing. I'm pretty sure I sped through this, to be completely honest, but I've been watching that because I use OBS and it shows how long I've been recording. We're at 39:40. But yeah, this is a long, dull process, unfortunately. You can't really do anything about it. 5 minutes passed and it looks like you're done. Oh, fuck. Ha ha, fine. I'll take it. Out of the wash, almost done. Now we just have to set it to dry. On clothesline. Flip the photo to the line and wait for it to dry. Wait. Chemical smell is starting to get to you. You breathe out of your mouth. Take. Pull the photo down off the line. It was a lot of work, but the results are worth it. We now have a portrait of some dude. Which reminds me, I don't think I ever picked up the frame, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. We're gonna have to go pick up another item. I believe it was in the basement. I probably just forgot it. Alright. And that was to the left. You drift away. Oh, damn it. Nope. Wrong way. Down. It was down. And the frame... Yep, right here. Go ahead and take the portrait frame. And if you combine the two together on the photo, you slide the photograph into the frame. Perfect fit. Now have a framed picture. Now, you might be wondering, what good does that do you? Well, if we go back upstairs, you'll remember there was a portrait missing a head. If we use it on the wall space slightly above it, cautiously set the portrait onto a hook in the wall. It takes a moment to convince yourself it's hanging straight. Now, obviously, that doesn't look right, because from what we saw in the inventory, he was looking to the left. Now he's looking straight. But for whatever reason, you can actually tap on the photo and swing open and reveal a compartment in the wall. Yeah. That's kind of a stretch, but hey, it works. But anyway, we have another chess piece yet again. Let me think here. What to do next, because that's the next puzzle. Of course, we still need to make our way to the bathroom up here, but for whatever reason, we have yet to be able to get inside. I know we need to get into it. I just forget when we can. But we need it in order to get onto the computer in a study, which is what we need to get the cassette tape fixed. Granted, we don't even have the cassette tape player yet, so it would make actually using cassette kind of dumb. Turn back, however, when the fan nearly removes your head. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. What do we have down here? End table is a bit spooky looking, but compared to the stuff you've seen today, not anymore. Family photograph comforting. Won't open, Mom's right. It is annoying when somebody locks your bedroom door. I assume that's the same with this. But it's not opening, it feels like someone on the other side holding it shut, and it sounds like it's the little girl who's keeping us out. So we might actually have to finish hers first, although I can't remember quite how to do... No, not upstairs. Silly, silly person. How do I fix hers? What was hers again? What was your hint? I've been living here for 29 years. It's not your house. Anger ripples across her face. Stay out of my room. There's no boys allowed upstairs. So that the hint was she's been here 29 years. Now, if we remember, there's a clock in here that's got a whole bunch of dates on it, right? So 29 years, 99 minus 20 would be 79. So we could try that. 79. This little tab seems to mark different years. They demonstrate just how old the clock really is. Now, we might be able to take the screwdriver and use it on 79. Tab and push it, but it's fastened tightly to the clock. Now, she's been here 29 years, so we just got rid of 20. That would be 79, but we can't get rid of 9 more years after that. So maybe we need to add 29 to the end there. 7 plus 2 is 9. what's the date gonna be? Actually, it's probably the date of the game. This was released in 2015. Hold on. 2015 minus 20 would put that at 1995. Minus 9 would put it at 1986 maybe? Let's try 1986. Fast and tightly. Of course, we could use the process of elimination and just go after each single one of them. That's lame, I know, but that's basically what the puzzle is. It's under one of these. I've been in this house for 29 years. Oh, what's the code? What's the number? What's the number? What's the number? Let me think. Not the 1980s. It's not the 1980s, friends. No, I don't want to use you. Which one is it? 29 years. If it's not 2015 minus it, it's not. See, 1999, if I got rid of 9, it would put it at 1990, which means I'd have to go minus 20 again, which would put it at 1970. 1970 obviously is not the correct answer because that's not even an option. So... But we also can't do 1976 plus 29 because that would put it... Because 6 plus 9 would be 15, which would put that up to 2000 something. I don't know. We'll try this one. Yep, there we go. 1988 tab and push. It pops off immediately and clatters to the floor. The shriek echoes through the house. Sounds like it came from the entryway. It rings in your ears before abruptly stopping, as if it never happened at all. Which should unlock the doors. So, we'll move on back upstairs. Yep, there she goes. Just one ghost remains. Alright, we need to go to the left. Oh, one moment. Alright, sorry about that. So, we can now go into the top right, which should be the bathroom. No, it's a guest room. My bad. Mom would flip if she saw the guest room like this. It looks like a toy store exploded. Well, yeah, you got that accurate. It's an enormous stack with toys, dolls, stuffed animals, maybe even... Before you finish your thought, a robot emerges from the pile, totters towards you before pointing his laser blaster right between your eyes. You remember the toy from somewhere, an Annihilator 3000, you think. Doesn't seem like he's playing. I'm out of here. You attempt to leave, but he's not having it. Okay. Toy-style robot. This one seems alive, though. He's glaring at you aggressively, and his weapons are lit up. It's a series of clicks. Dish soap. You empty the entire bottle of dish soap at the Annihilator's feet. It attempts to walk towards you, but the soap proves too much. It swings its arms and legs rapidly, trying to regain its footing, and falls flat on its mechanical face. Toy terror, batteries included. If the robot seemed angry before, he's certainly furious now. Fortunately, he can't even see you. It's too slippery for him to stand back up. There's a panel on his back that could probably be popped open. Yeah, we'll pop it open. Can I use the screwdriver to pop it open? Carefully unscrew the panel on the back of the robot. And we get some AA batteries. Nice. Take them. Pop the batteries out of the Annihilator and pocket them. The robot abruptly stops moving without another sound. Alright. And there's, of course, a lot of toys. You imagine it would be comfortable to just dive right in and fall asleep. If you were going to catch a nap, you'd do it in your own room. This is true. So there's the bathroom. Pull that open. There's a closet. It's not what you expect. Oh, there's another teleport there. Fair enough. How about in here? Anything? Furnishings? Redecorated recently. This style is supremely questionable. I mean, it doesn't look that bad in all honesty. It's just a dresser. Into the bathroom then. You're in the bathroom. It smells a little musty in here. So, we can look at the rug. We can look at the shower. Turn on the faucet. You turn on the water, feeling it with your hand until it's nice and hot. Then you switch it to shower and let it spray harmlessly into the tub. Which is what we need. We also need to use the sink. Faucet and hot water begins pouring out. And, as you can see, a code pops up on the mirror. Completely fogged up except for this one spot. Looks like somebody wrote a message with their finger. It says 1081-94-3. Basically, it's the code for the other room, which I need to write down, I think, but it does not appear that I have a writing utensil. Hold on. I can write it on my phone. Ha ha ha. Go me. Just one sec. Alright, so the code is 10 8 1 9 4 3. Gotcha. And a smiley face too. Open up the cupboard. Opens easily and without resistance. Anything? Ah, the chute. This laundry chute goes directly to the laundry room downstairs, or at least it used to, in normal house. That's a hint. We'll be addressing that later. You pull the drawer open. We got a hand mirror. We'll take that. Close the drawer. I thought. Apparently not. Alright, that's all fun and games then. You open the door to the next room, which you hope is your bedroom. Let's go inside and take a look. You set foot in your bedroom. A wave of relief washes away your apprehension. It's unchanged except for one conspicuous addition, which is, I'm assuming, this chess set. Your bed always feels so comfortable and safe. Part of you wants to curl up and hide until this all blows over. Collapse onto your bed and shut your eyes. In mere moments, you drift off. You shoot up in bed with a start. You're more rested, but doubt you slept as long as it feels. No. Open the nightstand. Anything interesting? You can take the games. Nightstand too much. It's just one of those pieces of furniture that sticks around. It also appears we have a giant clawed crab. Well, got somebody, we have all these posters up, but what does she know? You'll love these bands forever. Okay, so we have, like, Mutant Crab, looks like maybe Nightshade, there looks like, this one over there looks like a Yeti, and then there's a smiley face. I don't know where to start with that one. That one's got, like, a Yeti. Open the dresser. Ear-shattering wood-on-wood squeal. No, never again. The main reason your clothes are all over the floor. Fully well understood. And it doesn't look like we're listening to music. Okay, so let's look at the chessboard. Here's one thing that doesn't belong. You never had a chess set? This seems like somewhat of an antique model. Hunch over the board and sink deeply into thought. Well, we definitely can add the chess pieces. I have to think, though. So, this would get rid of that knight there. What all pieces do we have? I have this one, a queen. That would be pretty useful against him. Use that here. In fact, actually, I would probably want to use from my experience with chess, probably want to use that there because you don't want to ever get your queen too close. Then you put the queen there, and then you put the knight there. Nothing happened. You must have placed one of the pieces wrong. Okay, then the other alternative would be to place the queen to the left so that it can't take the knight. Or the rook, excuse me. And we'll place the knight here. With the final piece in place, you hear a small click as the lower compartment slides open. Fair enough. And we got the music player. Take the cassette player from its compartment. Alright. So, with that being done, we can now enter the study. Oh, it writes it down for us. Oh well. You open your favorite search page and think of subjects to enter. Music. Type music and hit enter. The first result is your favorite digital music marketplace. Click on the search bar. Search. You stare at the search bar. No specific songs or artists are coming to mind. Must be weirdness of the day. Huh. Photo, dogs, chess. Photo? Hit enter. You enter the third result and find yourself on an enthusiastic how-to site. 2 main sections. Okay, supplies and developing. That's how we were supposed to know how to develop the film. Great. It's not as tough as it looks. Remember, it's always handle your undeveloped photos using tongs. It's a developer. You want to leave it for 1 minute exactly. Move it, place it in the stopper. Cover 1 minute exactly as well. Yada, yada, yada. So that's how you know how to do that. Back. Dogs. Type dogs and are shivering at the thought of today's earlier incident. After scrolling through the results, you choose to a promising looking information hub. Presented with 3 options. Breeds, social, feeding. Breeds? After a brief perusal, you self-consciously select poodle. The image looks vaguely similar to the canine you met earlier, but none have quite the same insane gleam in their eye. Appropriately, there's also plenty of useful information about the breed, temperament, intelligence, famous poodles in history, and everything else anyone could possibly ever want to know about poodles. Nothing about insatiable bloodlust. You question Fifi's pedigree. Alright, how about social? Socially, dogs operate in a pack structure. At the top of the pack is the alpha, the strongest dog in the group. Alphas are established after a show of power or ability. When faced with proof of an alpha's strength, weaker animals have no choice but to submit. This is a common behavior in most pack animals, certainly all dogs and similar species. Okay. I'm gonna go back for right now. None of that is interesting. I need to do music, but apparently I don't know what I'm doing here. I didn't want to use that on these things. How about we use the batteries on the music player? Each one slotting into place. I'm wanting to say that the cassette itself was blank. Wait, no, it won't shut. Turn them both over in your hand, searching for one detail you missed. Try flipping the tape over. Yep, it was upside down. Fits perfectly now. It must be missing something. I mean, we could try it on him. I don't think it will work. You press play and funky tunes play from the speakers. Boy smiles, swaying back and forth to the rhythm. Okay, I guess that works. He vanishes, his presence bounding away from the house. A door directly above you unlocks with a loud thunk. Well, I guess... Okay, the ghost next door. That achievement's unlocked. I didn't think that was it. That's weird. But hey, I'm all for it. That also means that this door to the right is now available. It's an overwhelmingly creepy twist on your parents' bedroom. You can look at the trunk, valuables you assume you've never actually seen inside of it. You can look at it now. Locate the chest combination lock. You'll need to input the correct code. I don't know the code. Usually at your parents' bed right now, you're not so sure. It's best to assume the normal rules apply. No jumping. Fair enough. Open the closet. That's it. Nothing new here. Open the window. Swing the window open. Yeah. Thick gummy liquid is slowly dripping from the gargoyle's fangs. I have a bottle. I can use that. You hold out the empty container, making it catch several big bloody drops of the substance as it runs off the gargoyle's mouth. Now this is important for continuing the plot of this room, because in here I need to figure out how to open this pipe. Screwdriver to the coupling and use leverage to open it up. It doesn't take much. The pipe bursts open and gobs of gross goo gush out. That's what I wanted to do earlier, not punch it. And as you can imagine, what we need to do next, if you remember from one of the books in the study, it said that they thought that the saliva of a gargoyle could turn things to stone. So we used the saliva of monster blood, opened the bottle, and empty its contents into the green slime. Tension hangs in the air. The spots of the gargoyle saliva touch solidify, hardening into gray stone. The effect spreads until the entire floor is covered up in petrified sludge. Which means the room also can't close in on top of us. So we can go ahead and open this, pull down the ladder, and climb on it. The attic, how I got my shrunken head was the achievement there. The attic is about as spooky as you'd expect. Dirt, grime, cobwebs, and a big ornate mirror. Excuse me. Look at the mirror. It's the most expensive mirror you've ever seen. The frame is extremely ornate and metal, iron maybe. The image has a depth you've never experienced. Search boxes. Nothing jumps out at you. Examine the piata. No thanks. If you're that desperate for candy, there are plenty of other options. Cavity City comes to mind. Hear muffled laughter. What am I looking for? Why am I in the attic? You feel an icy hand on your shoulder. No thank you. Don't I have to use the mirror on the mirror? Spin to face the reflection, holding out the hand mirror you've been carrying. The image shudders, and a crack explodes across the glass. A faceless voice screams. The mirror shatters, and everything falls silent. And I was your evil twin is the achievement we received. We also got a book of Goosebumps. It's a Goosebumps story called Let's Get Invisible. You used to read Goosebumps all the time when you were a kid. Of course, you knew that dummy on TV looked familiar. It was Slappy, the evil ventriloquist dummy. Huh. I'll take it with me. You picked up the Children Horrors novella and noticed the author's name, R.L. Stine. If only you had a way to get a hold of him somehow, maybe he'd know what to do. If his Goosebumps monsters are real, everyone's in a lot of trouble. You better get to the mall. You walk back downstairs, fairly much lighter. The rooms are still off, but it feels like a haunted house and more like your house again. Hey, you hop down the stairs, mind racing for a way to reach the mall when a solution stumbles clumsily through the door. Well, we're going to find what that solution is in the next episode because it's been about 30 minutes. So, thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode where we'll go to the mall perhaps. So, see you all then.